Hello YouTube, Wes here checking in with a product review. I recently discovered this item on Amazon. Caught my curiosity. I thought, what the heck, let's give it a try. Let's see what it's all about, and we'll make a video on it and tell you what I thought of it. So what we are talking about today, as you can see from the title, is the Tune Phonik record sleeves. This comes as a kit, 50 inner, 50 outer record sleeves, and 2 cleaning cloths for cleaning records as well. And it comes in at $24.99 on Amazon as of the making of this video. It is a Prime shipping item. So I thought, you know, what the heck, let's give it a try. I am well known to love the what I would consider the gold standard of record sleeves, which are these sleeves from Clear Bags. We have their outer sleeves, outer poly. These are BOPP outer record sleeves, and then high density polyethylene inner sleeves, 3mm on both of them. Really heavy duty, really sturdy, reasonably priced. So that's what I've been using. That's what I enjoy using. That's what works for me. But I thought I'd give these a try just to see what they're all about. So these arrived here to my house. Actually came on a Sunday thanks to Amazon Prime shipping. One thing I do notice, they feel kind of thin. They claim that these are both 3mm as well. I am not certain I believe that, particularly looking at them. View there of what you got, but there's the inner and outer sleeves and the cleaning cloths. I'll look at one of these cleaning cloths just to see. They feel like sort of a microfiber cloth, just sort of a smooth microfiber cloth, not one that has fibers sticking out or anything. It's just a very smooth microfiber cloth like you'd get for cleaning a screen on a laptop, or I use it for cleaning my camera lenses. Actually, these are good size, so I'll probably use one of these as a camera lens cleaner, as the ones I typically have are smaller than that, so that'll probably be what that's used for. I don't know if I'd use this on a record. I mean, I don't think it would hurt a record, but I don't really think it would be that effective. They claim these are anti-static. I don't know. I mean, we can wipe a record real quick that I don't care too much about and just see. The ones I'm going to use here as an example. Yeah, this one's got some surface dust on it and whatnot. So this is definitely uncleaned. I just picked this up in a antique mall a couple weeks ago. So let's go ahead and wipe it down and just see what happens here. See, number one, does it clean it? Number two, does it seem like it's an anti-static sort of thing? Yeah, I definitely feel some static building up when I'm using this. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's anti-static. It's a static creating, in my opinion. So yeah, I would say that the claws definitely, I wouldn't use these on my records, even though I just did, but I did it for you. Suffer for you. Okay, so let's look at the sleeves themselves. I'll look at the inner sleeves. One thing I did like is that the inner sleeves have the rounded bottom on them, but as I noticed when I received the package, these are very thin. These are not 3mm. They are maybe 1.5mm, if that, maybe 1mm. Very lightweight. Very you know, sometimes you'll see some 80s records that have sleeves like this in them already. It's that same thinness. It is a high density polyethylene. You know, it'll be gentle on your records. Won't be any dust or anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that record in here just to see what it looks like with a record inside. Okay, so you see here, doesn't fit very well either. It's kind of oversized. Yeah, I'm kind of curious how well this is going to fit into a sleeve, seeing how it's kind of doesn't seem to be sized properly either. So let's put it in there this way first, with the top at the top there, where, you know, sort of the correct way, but the more difficult way to insert these. Let's see how that works. As is typical with these kind of thinner sleeves, it does want to bunch up quite a bit. Yeah, definitely, it's too tall to go in this way, so it's not going to go in that way. Let's try it this way. And yeah, doesn't fit this way either. It's curling up on the edges. Definitely these are too wide to fit a record properly. So yeah, that's just bad news right there. Definitely not a good thing there. I'll try one more record just to be sure. One more record and another one of these sleeves. I'll dig down in this stack of sleeves here just to make sure that wasn't a dud there. Got a new sleeve here. Pull out another record here. Slide this one in. And yeah, it's the same thing. Way too wide. We're talking like a ½ an inch too wide. Slide this in there. Yeah, I mean it's going in there, but it's kind of wrinkling up, and it's not a good fit. I don't know. You'll be able to see it's sort of wrinkly there. Okay, so we've come to the conclusion that the inner sleeves are, I'm going to call them less than satisfactory in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I paid for these on my own. They are what they are. Let's take a look at the outer sleeves. Okay. Once again, these are absolutely not 3 mil. I would say they might not even be 2 mil. I do have some 2 mil sleeves, and I think they're thicker than this. These are quite thin. These might be 1.5 mil. They are good and clear. I'll give them that. Do have a nice clear, you know, quite clear see-through. So just compare it to the clear bag's sleeves here. They're very clear. They're actually a little bit clearer, I would say, than the clear bag sleeves. The clear bag sleeves are a little bit cloudy, but it's not something you're really going to notice once you put a record in there. These do have the tape, the resealable flap. It's on the flap. It's not on the sleeve itself. So after you've sealed a record in one of these and you go to pull it out, you're going to have exposed tape here that you're trying to bring a record jacket past, and it's going to catch on the glue. So whenever somebody makes a record sleeve, you should always put the tape down here on the sleeve itself, so the record never can have a chance to come in contact with it when you're sliding it in and out. I will put a couple different records in here just to see how it fits as far as the outer sleeves, see how those fit. We'll start with a single LP here. Slide that in, see how that goes in. Okay, so the single LP does fit in here okay. A good bit of room on the ends here. Maybe an extra 1/8 or 1/16 inch. Fits pretty nicely. Let's go ahead and see. Since that fit really nicely, I'm just going to go ahead and skip over the gatefold and skip to the double LP. I got a double LP set here, Keith Emerson and the Nice. I'll go ahead and slide this one in and see what this one looks like. See how it fits double LPs. This is a nice heavy 70s double LP in a Stoughton jacket. Two pretty heavy pieces of vinyl. And fits that very nicely. Actually, it does fit the heavy double LPs quite nicely. Perfect amount of slack on either end, just a little bit to keep it from squeezing things tight. Just a really nice breathable amount of room there, so that's a positive thing. I would not use these because of the tape here on the once you unmask the tape, when you go to pull this out of here, it's going to want to catch on that tape as you're pulling it out. Very you can easily ruin a record if that tape touches part of the jacket and you know, pulls off some of the printing. You can take a mint record down to, you know, a good record pretty quickly by tearing parts off the cover. So yeah, I guess that's my review of the Tune Phonik record sleeves. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give these a big thumbs down. I cannot recommend these. I was hoping they would be something nice that people who maybe had smaller collections, or people who maybe just had a few records they wanted to sleeve, could pick up and use. It's all sort of an all-in-one type kit, but yeah, none of these things really are very good in my opinion. They're not really well done, and I can't recommend them. If you want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the show notes below. I'll also go ahead and link up to the Clear Bags sleeves. And let's go ahead and do that with a clear bag sleeve here. Let's go ahead and take our do our gatefold LP here that I pulled out, that I selected to use. So here is the clear bag inner sleeve, and as you can see at the edge here we have maybe a 1/16 inch of looseness there, just the perfect amount, enough where it's not putting any kind of pressure on the record, it's not causing the record to be bent in any way, just a tiny amount of slack there. Perfect fit. And then these, if you want to put it in the proper way with the opening at the top, they are a little bit tight when you do it that way, but it does fit just fine, no problems at all. And then of course you can put the opening to the outside to make it easier to get the record in and out, depending on your preference. And then I'll show you the outer sleeve from Clear Bags here. Nice little amount of slack at the edges here. It's not putting any kind of stress or pressure on the record itself. It's just housing it nicely and very well. And you can pull off the tape here, seal the flap. We got a sticky flap, and we can pull our cover down so it's nice and sealed up. And if I want to take the record out, I can open up the seal. And there's no sticky part here on the flap where the record's going to pull out, so I can just pull this out, no problem. Record's not going to touch that. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the two Phonik record sleeves. As I said, once again, big thumbs down. I'll put a link to them in the show notes below if you're curious about them. If they're something you think you would want for some reason, maybe there's a reason for this type of sleeve. For me, it's just a thumbs down. Also leave links to the Clear Bags sleeves if you want to get a hold of some of those. That's what I recommend getting. Very similarly priced as well. I mean, you're paying $25 for basically 100 sleeves here, and with shipping, you're going to pay around that price for the Clear Bag sleeves as well. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it helped. Have a great day, great night. Leave me a thumbs up, leave me some comments down below. Subscribe if you like videos about vinyl and music and other things in that genre. Thanks for watching, have a great day or great night, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.